Did you know that 99% of business owners who put their offers on social media still end up getting 99% of their conversions offline? Just sit with that for a second. Almost everybody is posting, grinding, doing the social media thing, but when the actual money shows up, it doesn't come from Instagram. It doesn't come from TikTok. It doesn't come from Facebook. It shows up somewhere else. Crazy, right? And this should make you pause. Because if social media is supposed to be the game changer for business, if it's supposed to be the place where clients and customers come flooding in, then why isn't it happening? See, this is where things get interesting. Because if business owners could truly maximize their presence on these platforms, if they could unlock the real formula, everything they ever wished for financially wouldn't just be possible, it would be surpassed. So what's the problem? Why is the formula broken? That's exactly what we're going to dig into today. And by the end of this video, you'll see what I call the divine code, a way of using social media that actually makes sense. Now, as you listen, I want you to think about one thing. Which area are you personally struggling with more right now? Your skill or your offer? Keep that in mind, because we're going to circle back to it. Most entrepreneurs, most business owners, think social media is an instant sales machine. You show up, you post, the clients roll in. But let's be real. How often does that actually happen? Most coaches post 5 times a day, going hard, putting in hours into reels, into carousels, into polished videos, and still, when a client finally signs, it didn't come from those posts. It came from a referral, or a phone call, or even a random offline connection. And I know some of you watching this right now can relate. You post, you grind, you're consistent, and yet, when the bills are due, the sales didn't come from the content. So here's the reality. Social media isn't broken. It's the formula you've been told is broken. Because social media isn't a cash register. It's not a marketplace. It's not an ATM. Social media is the front door. Imagine this. You walk past a billboard in Times Square. It catches your eye. Maybe it makes you curious. But nobody expects you to pull out your wallet right there on the sidewalk. That's not the point of the billboard. The point is to grab your attention so you'll take the next step. That's exactly what social media does. It opens the door. It creates awareness. But if you're expecting conversions to rain down just because you posted, you're playing the wrong game. So where does the formula actually break? It breaks right here. Most people try to sell on social media the same way they'd sell face-to-face. And the two are not the same. Online, attention is cheap. Everyone is scrolling, swiping, distracted. And in that environment, just posting your offer is like whispering in the middle of a rock concert. Nobody hears it. The formula breaks because people mistake visibility for value. They think, if I'm seen, I'll be paid. But visibility without clarity is just noise. And that's the painful truth. It's why some people post for months, even years, without real traction. Because they've got visibility, but no formula. And that's why I am creating the divine code. See, this isn't about posting more, or hustling harder, or learning the next hack. The divine code is about alignment. When your skill, your offer, and your presence flow together, something shifts. Suddenly, you're not chasing people, they're finding you. And I want you to imagine this for a moment. Imagine logging into your socials and instead of wondering, what should I post today? Will anyone even care? You already know your content is pulling in the right people. You already know your offer makes sense to them. And you already know you're positioned in a way that feels authentic, not forced. That's the difference. That's the code. Now, let's break this down, because most business owners are struggling in one of 2 areas. The first is skill. The second is offer. Maybe you have the drive. Maybe you've got the ideas. But when it comes to communicating your message online, the skill is missing. Your design is off. Your video presence feels awkward. Your copy doesn't land. It's not that you're not talented. It's that you haven't built the skill of translating that talent into a language social media understands. Now, let's flip it. Some people have the skill. They can edit, design, talk on camera. They've mastered the platforms. But their offer? Weak, confusing, forgettable. Here's the truth. You can have world-class skill, but if your offer doesn't make people lean in and say, I need that, then the skill doesn't matter. Let me give you a quick example. Imagine a graphic designer. Super talented, clean designs, knows every software. But when someone asks, what do you do? Their answer is, well, I design stuff. That's vague. That's forgettable. Now compare that to another designer who isn't even half as skilled, but when asked the same question says, I help e-commerce brands increase sales by creating product images that triple conversions. Boom. Clear. Specific. Tangible. Who wins? Not the more skilled one. The one with the better offer. So let me turn the question back to you. Where do you think your biggest challenge is right now? Is it skill or is it offer? Drop your answer in the comments because I want to see where you're at. Alright, let's go even deeper. Because the real truth is this: social media was never built for you. It was built to capture attention. That's it. If you play the wrong game, chasing likes, chasing views, hoping it magically translates into sales, you'll always lose. Business isn't about chasing. It's about aligning. And that's what makes the divine code different. Think of it like electricity. You can have all the energy in the world, but if the wires aren't connected, nothing flows. Your skill is the power source. Social media is the wire. But your offer? That's the appliance that makes the energy useful. And when you finally connect those three, that's when the light turns on. That's when the room lights up. That's when business gets fun again. So here's my invitation to you. Don't keep grinding at a broken formula. Don't keep posting random content hoping someone, somewhere, magically clicks buy. Instead, start rewiring. Ask yourself, what's missing? Is it the skill? Is it the offer? Or is it the way I'm using social media as the bridge between the two? Because here's what I know. When you align the formula, everything changes. Social media stops being a burden. It becomes a bridge. The bridge to the financial breakthrough you've been waiting for. Remember those 99% who are stuck offline? You don't have to be one of them. The code can be cracked. And the moment you start seeing it, you'll realize the problem wasn't you. It was the formula you were taught. So I'll leave you with this. Which one do you need to work on right now, your skill or your offer? That's where your journey begins. Drop your answer in the comments. I'll be reading them because I want to see where you're at.